Every thought you think is not realistic. It's not real. It's not proven. It's not a fact. Some of your thoughts aren't even you. Most of them thoughts got programmed in your mind. At a younger age, you held on to it. Maybe just generation curse. You know what I'm saying? Some thoughts from things you just listen to, and then you like could be chilling on your phone, and then all of a sudden you just start thinking about that. You're not forcing it. It's just naturally happening. And it's not your thought. That's why. It's just programmed in your mind, because when you constantly hear something, it programs inside your mind. What I'm basically trying to say right now, most of y'all are overthinkers. You're overthinking other people's thoughts, other people's words. If 95% of your thoughts didn't come from you, then most of y'all overthinkers are overthinking other people thoughts, words. I'm just being blunt with y'all. I used to be an overthinker too. That's why I can say that when you really become aware, like really like become aware of all your thoughts, and the only way to really strongly do this, like to your best power, you gotta meditate, because when you meditate, it literally puts you in complete awareness. You're not really thinking about what's about to happen. You're not about to be thinking about what already happened. You're caught in the present. Meditation isn't something that a lot of people like to do, because some people say it's boring. Some people say, I can't really sit still because I'm thinking so much. And that's really the exact reason why you need to meditate, is because you're thinking too much. You're overanalyzing things. You're too much caught up in the future. You're not really in the present. It's passing by you. Then the present that you're thinking about in the future, you're not even going to be the present in that future. So you're going to be in a loop of just endless thoughts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all live in your thoughts. Try to live in the present instead of living in your mind, because most of those thoughts aren't you. You ever like listen to a song before, and then later on in the day, you just start thinking about that song nonstop, and then you start getting irritated, like, why I keep thinking about this song? Oh, well, it's because your mind was, sucking all of that in naturally, and now it's going to pop up later on. So you can really change your thoughts by using affirmations, changing the pattern that is following in your head. And a lot of y'all really just be like, affirmations. Why would I want to repeat affirmations to myself every single day? If you repeat affirmations to yourself every single day, you're going to start thinking more positive thoughts. It's not really something that is talked about as much as it should be. I'm trying to tell you, like, this should be talked about more than anything else. Like, y'all talk about these trending videos more than y'all talk about your internal self, because you're only able to experience and see all these trending videos because of your internal self. But in reality, thoughts are just other people's voices. And I want you to really like see thoughts for what they is. Some thoughts are good, but when you think a thought, you start feeling an emotion, and your emotion turns into action. So if most of your thoughts is fear, regret, old beliefs, generation curse, then you go start feeling more negative emotions, because your thoughts carry energy. You ever just thought about something, and then all of a sudden your emotions just start changing? It's because that thought created a vibrational, energetic feeling to your feelings. Yeah, like basically towards your feelings, and then that brings action. You know what I'm saying? So when you can become aware, that's when you gain power and self-control. Because a lot of y'all emotions is all over the place because your thoughts is all over the place. So you don't have no control over yourself, even though you want to have control over yourself, even though you don't want to be an overthinker, you don't want to feel negative all the time, you don't want it, you know what I'm saying? But you find yourself constantly facing it, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on inside y'all. Y'all got a whole world inside your consciousness. It's like so much, and your brain is so advanced. Like, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. It can make you just think life is just life. You know what I'm saying? And it's really nothing more to it. You could really believe to your fullest power that your life is just your life. Like, it's no more in this world. And I feel like we all had that feeling that something was odd. I know we all feel something was odd about life. And then some of y'all don't even question it because you are so used to your experience on planet Earth. You think that odd feeling is just like a feeling. You know what I'm saying? But that odd feeling about Earth is basically something you need to question. You actually need to question. Don't believe what everyone tell you. Like, they told you this, they put you in school, they tell you to work a 9 to 5, they tell you to get this money up so you can be successful. They tell you all of this stuff, but y'all really gotta do your own research. Because you on this planet just like any other beings on this planet. And when you do your research, like when you learn how to astral project, lucid dream, meditate, and manifest, go more deeper in the universe. Talk about the unspoken, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's scary, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all scared. Even feeling scared, that scared is a feeling as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not real. It's all caught up in the mind. And it mostly come from thoughts, beliefs, identity, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to really just try new things. I'm not talking about the physical. I'm talking about your internal self. Try new techniques to help with your trauma. A lot of y'all just literally on planet Earth you're holding your trauma with you. That was at the age of 15. You're now 50 years old and you're still holding on to it. A lot of y'all is like doing that right now. And I get it, like, people go through crazy things. I'm not telling you your trauma wasn't crazy. I'm pretty sure it was. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you still holding on to it. I'm pretty sure that trauma was something. That's why you got to heal it. You ever got bruise on your leg before you got, any bruise on your body? And it was like a bad bruise. If you don't heal it, it becomes a scar. Or it just get worse. If you heal it, wash it, clean it, stitch it up, over time it heals. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to heal overnight though. The bruise on your body ain't going to go away overnight. Over time, it's going to go away. So when you trying to heal your internal self, like heal trauma, old beliefs and stuff, a lot of y'all give up because it doesn't happen on the time you expected it to happen. A lot of y'all do stuff like, okay, I'm gonna start meditating. You meditate for 1 day, and then on the second day you do some self-care, and then on the third day you take a walk, and then on the fourth day you end up back in the same cycle. You was expecting by the third day everything was gonna be butterflies? No. You know how long you was holding on to those old beliefs? You was probably holding on to those old beliefs, those patterns for a very long time. And you just decided to do the healing and you only did it for a week or 3 days. You know what I'm saying? You got to plant that seed. You know what I'm saying? The good got to outweigh the bad. And it's not going to take a long time. Your brain immediately just start assuming that it's going to take a very long time. So you never even try it out because you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with that time of facing your shadows and healing and growing and getting better, which is crazy because you're literally getting better. But y'all don't want to deal with that because y'all think it's going to take a long time. Whole time, everything is going to happen in divine alignment anyways. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't try, you're going to be in alignment with outcomes that doesn't serve you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no winning in that situation. So just choose a situation where you're actually facing your shadows. They're you at the end of the day. Those emotions, those thoughts ain't you. But those emotions are you. You know what I'm saying? Them thoughts aren't you. So to be honest with you, when you just think stuff like, oh, it's going to take a long time, or those ain't even coming from you neither. You probably heard that from someone else. You probably heard someone say, oh, it takes a long time to work on yourself, or it take a long time to actually heal. You ain't going to know this by the age of 25. I'm 18 and I know all of this. A lot of y'all let people trick you into believing that you got to wait a certain age to know your worth. No, you don't. No, you don't. Usually people that have to wait a certain age to know their worth, like when they're older, finally realize that doing the same thing wasn't bringing them no result. They did the same thing so long, they didn't see no result. So now they older, they like, all right, I'm pushing 30 years old now. I gotta let that go. They just now realizing, but the whole time they knew deep down in their heart, when they was younger, they could have really shifted their whole life if they would have never got into the wrong crowd or whatever your situation is, okay? I'm not going to go situation by situation, but whatever your situation is, deep down in your heart, y'all have some regret on what life decisions you chose. You know what I'm saying? Like, only if I would have chose this life decision. And that's what some people be like, that's why people be like, oh, it take a long time to heal and stuff. No, it don't. It just takes awareness. If you was aware in that moment, like truthfully, like aware of what the outcome could lead, you would have chose a different outcome. Your thoughts is in autopilot. It's always thinking 24/7. So you choose like worse outcomes when you're like rushing, when your brain or your thoughts is not like in alignment, when your emotions are all over the place. That's when you start choosing bad choices naturally. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, this is it for the video. If you want more videos like this, all you got to do is like and subscribe. And if you want a tarot reading, all you got to do is tap my link in the bio. And I'll see you in the next video.